Fingers are all fucked up from these fucking strings. You got a problem with the phone. This string. There we go. Need the foot pedals. That's how you make, that's how you sell 1 million records, right the fuck there. How's that entertainment center coming? Nice. this, how comfortable I am with myself to show you guys the real me, and not give a fuck. Because I'm aware that I'm not a good person or a bad person. I'm 50% evil, 50% good, and so is everybody. I just try to utilize one more than the other. If one seems a little more not productive, because really the grimy one's probably more productive. I would probably gain more faster if I was just taking things or something, you know. But you know, in the big book Alcoholics Anonymous, it quoted something that says, "Either God is everything or He is nothing. What was our answer to be?" And everybody, you know, I said, everything. Well, if God is everything, that means He's everything around me, all the people around me, all the objects around me, all the air molecules around me. Literally, God is everything. So I live on the selfish end of the spectrum, and I'm harming and taking from the rest of reality, then harming God, in essence, for my own personal benefit, taking from God for my own personal benefit, and then I wonder why I get bad karma or something. But if I can show respect and reverence and try to add to the pot, then it seems to reflect back in the same type of way. And I went to Catholic school. So naturally, I had a natural aversion to Christianity, but it's burned into my memory that you know, I'm gonna go to hell for eternal torment for looking at that Playboy when I was 11 at my friend Dave's house. Dave Max, what up? It's probably the best day of my life. I'm just kidding. But what am I talking about? You know, then when I found out I couldn't die, I went on this like spiritual fucking religious fucking education journey, and I started reading all like the books from most of the world's religions, even some obscure ones, and that's when I started finding some cool stuff in the obscure ones. What do I got here? This is the one. This is the one that it's about Hermeticism. Probably like 12 spiritual laws in this book. They come from like ancient Egypt times, like, which is either 2,000 years ago or pre-flood times, which is like 10,000 years ago. But you know, scientists debate or whatever. Not really, they don't debate, but I think they're older. But I think they were smarter back then. But the stuff in here is embedded in all of the world's religions. It's worth a read, it's worth a check out. There's the Emerald Tablets of Hermes Trismegistus. It's thrice great. But I'm not here to push my spiritual philosophies on you. Plus, the master will only appear when the student arrives, so you gotta ask. You wanna inquire. We can talk about it all day. So in my religious studies, what did I learn? That they're all right and they're all wrong, and religion was made by man, and we've already established that man is tarded, me being one of them included. Women too, but maybe even to a slightly larger degree. Just kidding, not really. No, my newest studies are saying that women are actually probably more closer to the divine than men, as they're life givers and creators in essence. Then there's the theory that we're already in hell, which is very probable because if you look around the world, we're all fighting for self and we're all attacking each other in the physical, or if not in just our opinions. You're wrong, I'm right. You're wrong, I'm right. Let's start a religious war over it even, or a civil war, or a country-to-country war, or even when it comes down to our economic system. Jacob Hook's going to give 50% off on a necklace. I'm about to do 55% off, you know, because we're at constant odds, right? I want to come up over the other guy, right? If I'm a kid out cutting grass, I look at the yard, I'm like, $100. They're like 40. I'm like, 80. Fucking 120. You know, I want to get as much as I can out of the other person as possible. That's the nature of our economic world. While the people at the top have all of it, and we're just really pawning around down here. I always think about the ant colony. You know, there's like 1,000 of them or whatever inside the little ant hills, and they just work as a seamless team in helping the whole out, right? And their brains are like this fucking small. And we got these brains that are this big, and all this ability and consciousness, and we can invent things, but we can't figure out that we're running everything backwards. Nothing on this planet had a price tag before we put it on there. We already make and distribute everything that everybody needs to everybody. Everybody's already getting everything they need. We're just doing a lot of extra fucking steps for no reason except for us to not have any equal authority. And the truth is, y'all need to remember who the fuck you are, because we are all equal, we are all sovereign in our own respect, and we have the authority. And any lie that says we don't have the authority is a delusion that we've been fed for a long fucking time. So remember who the fuck you are. You are sovereign. If anybody's got time for some science experiments come January, I'd like to build a perpetual motion machine. It's up here. We can build it. We can't patent it because the patent office says you can't patent anything that breaks the second law of thermodynamics, and it's gonna. It's quite easy. Second law of thermodynamics says the energy of a given system will always decrease over time and never increase. So you can't gain power out of less power. Just gotta think differently. Also, I don't think the speed of light is a constant like Einstein proposes. In fact, it is a variable. Space-time is variable. They say the closer you move towards the speed of light, the slower your time gets. And what is a rate of speed? It's distance over time. Right? So if the time is changing, then the distance is changing also. And so, quantum world acts funny. And quantum physics also points to the idea that it's all about our mindset. The outside world is a direct reflection of our inside world. The world is in me, and I am in the world. No small space, over my height, spit my last name. Carbon copy and copies of my cacophony. Y'all hip to Spark Master tape? I know you're not. I don't listen to mainstream music. It's really played out because it sucks. I'm starting a band, and that means if I want to be any at all famous about it, I gotta wait till Diddy gets out of jail so I can go to a Diddy party, and then they'll put me on and give you a radio play and all that shit. Until then, this is what you get on the Facebook. I'm going to the Diddy party. I don't give a fuck. If I get the invite, I'm going. I ain't fucking Diddy, but you know.
I expect to be that +1.
You can be the +1. Anybody else want to come? Don't come. I know you're gonna say no. Fuck Diddy. Fuck Diddy. You show to the party. Stop running. Ooh. Also, to the people that are like, he's doing drugs. Just because you can't do drugs successfully, all of your idols do. All of them. So don't hate on me because you can't do drugs successfully because you're a... When I was selfish as fuck, I couldn't do drugs successfully either. When I noticed me and things that made me who I was, which I wasn't proud of, and I really looked at it, my ego deflated a little bit, and then I started to be able to consider the idea that I needed to work on myself and maybe correct some ideas that I had in my head that were outdated and was prehistoric even. Like rock, wall, make painting. I'm here to evolve. I'm here to help other people awaken and evolve. So remember who the fuck you are. You're not just some separate entity, not connected to everything around you. We're connected. Y'all niggas bump into me half the fucking time. Literally, on purpose half the time. Stop it. Pay attention. And I can say that word. I'm from East Cleveland, so fuck you guys. Sylvester, I'll stay on the show with Sylvester when he gets here. No, I love you guys. Fuck you all. I love you. Because I am that nigga who don't give a fuck. And honestly, I'm from the fucking hood over there, the real hood, and I know that the hood ain't even the black people's fault. The white people was the problem the whole time. It was called white flight, right? Nobody even really knows or realized it existed, but there came a time when everybody lived in the city and we were commingled, and it was still a whole bunch of inequality, and then all the white people with the good jobs, and the union jobs and the families moved out to the suburbs, right? They moved out to suburbs in the rural countries, leaving the inner city people where they were, and they took all the good jobs with them, and they took all the good schools with them, and they left us with whatever we had to utilize to feed ourselves, right? And so naturally, when we were left abandoned, we sold drugs and shit, committed crime, and then they blamed us. I don't really sell too much drugs. I sold weed a little bit, but I did a lot of drugs. But what about lighter, man? Frank, give me a lighter. You fix that entertainment center? All right, I love you guys. I'm gonna go find a lighter. Fuck with me. Hey, press share, click like and share, subscribe to my channel that doesn't exist yet. Later.